Horns. Of course it does. I'm a professional dancer and have been for a long time. Ballet, modern, musicals, dance theater, hula. I perform. My body performs. But beyond that, my body is a blank slate. No tattoos, hardly any scars. My body is a generic, middle-class white woman's, which is to say the prototype for the experience of half of the people in our dominant culture. I'm every woman, ba-da-da-dee. Well, I'm every woman for the part of our culture that's white, and that's had extensive education, and that wasn't an immigrant, and a few other things. But other than that, my body is mine. And except for those parts other people have named for me, I guess. My Achilles tendon, my ballet bun, my Irish freckles, my Pure Bar ledge, my heel sits bones connection from Bartinia, my primary control from Alexander technique, my under thighs, my Ethel Mermans, my leftist liberal leanings, my Piko, my funny bone, my wishbone. Is anything mine? Ah, shoot. I left on my wedding ring. I always have such trouble getting it off over my mother's knuckles. Or are they her mother's? They're so big. A sight of such belonging. The knuckles on the left ring finger of an American. The sight of my big, gay wedding ring. Blessed in my church and ratified by the government. The hands that hold hands in prayer and in working for change. An easy sight of communication. My hands as a site of culture. My belly as a site of privilege. I have never known hunger, except when I stopped eating in middle school as I strived for a perfect ballet body. What privilege to make the choice not to eat. I've never liked my abs. I want a six-pack, but they're always slightly soft no matter what I do. And let's be honest, the work I do on them is privileged as well. Pilates, yoga, aerobic workouts. I wonder if anyone who labors outside or indoors has ever been concerned with getting a six-pack. And 6 major dance companies and audiences in Mexico, Brazil, France, and across the US haven't been concerned either. I guess my belly is not just a site of privilege, but of personal psychosis as well. Anyway, a site of choice and choices. My wife and I decided not to have children of our own, but to love the ones already in our family, and to be actively involved in the lives of all the children and young adults who are in our life. A different choice from many in the world. A choice not different from many others in the world. My Piko, my belly button. My Piko is Hawaiian and is my family, and is my grandfather asking me, Piko Piko, how is your belly button? He always made me laugh when he asked that, so my Piko is laughter as well. But it's actually an important concept in Hawaiian culture. The Piko is literally the center. It connects the current generations to those that came before. Peheko Piko asks, how is the center of your life? How is your family? How are your traditions? Hawaiian children are taught early on to keep their Pikos clean. Respect the center of life and connect to who you are. Well, since we're moving on down, surely my feet are just my feet. High heels or combat boots, butch or femme? Or barefoot hippie dancer chick? Wearing slippers, walking on the sand in Hawaii? or flip-flop through the Mississippi heat, trying to get taller. Would have been taller if I hadn't stopped eating. Back to the belly again. Taller is power. Higher is mightier. Taller gets respect. Low feet get cute, eccentric, bohemian. Low feet gets connected with the earth. Run, stubs toes, gets calluses. A struggle for power and respect lies in my feet, running between my toes, wrapping around like a bandage, or supporting me from my soles like a buoy.
What about my voice? What if it is mine? Do you believe me if I say y'all, yuns, ufda, aloha? Yes, serving up face. Do I sound gay? Do I sound gay?
No.
No. I can't breathe. Equal pay now. This is my home too. I was here first. And what about those words that we all know, that are so harmful that we should never and do never say them to each other? I wondered if I should challenge myself to say one here in this performance. And I can't do it. Even as I think of it now, my face flushes. My breath catches at the top of my lungs. My throat tightens right around my larynx. And my lips, and my teeth, and my tongue stand ready like soldiers to say anything that I command them to do, but the rest of me cannot do it. So my body is in no way neutral. And it performs every single day, whether I do a leap or turn or not. My body self is raced, classed, gendered. It is family. It is sexualized in sexuality. It is nationalized. It is abled. It is powered. It is empowered. It is disempowered. It is powering, disempowering, empowering. And in this world that seeks to tear us apart sometimes, I search for my own authenticity by first taking stock of all that I am, and then seeking to connect the parts. I am a gay, married, educated, and educator woman with her mother's knuckles, slightly flabby abs, but a usable, danceable core, who enjoys wearing high heels and running barefoot through the fields, and who has a very clean Piko.